While most Americans blame vaccine holdouts for surging coronavirus cases, rationed medicines and overwhelmed hospitals, few unvaccinated people feel any responsibility, according to new polling by the Kaiser Family Foundation, underscoring the tough barriers officials must overcome as they seeming. Throughout the pandemic, vaccination has been an intensely partisan issue. Consistently, Republicans have been less likely to accept the vaccine and more likely to question the public health measures put in place to end the pandemic. This latest Kaiser poll is no different. Republicans, 32%, were the least likely to cite people refusing the vaccine as a major reason for high cases when compared to Democrats, 87%, and independents, 54%, and the most likely to blame immigrants and tourists bringing COVID-19 into the country, 55%. Despite 77% of vaccinated people holding the unvaccinated responsible for the rise in cases, just over half, 51%, said they were angry with them. Unsurprisingly, only 3% of the unvaccinated said they were angry with people who hadn't gotten a COVID-19 vaccine. As with other opinions on vaccination, the anger is partisan. 65% of Democrats said they were angry with the unvaccinated, while just 16% of Republicans felt the same. Instead, a majority of Republicans, 59%, and the unvaccinated, 56%, said they were angry with the federal government for the state of the pandemic, compared to 30% of the unvaccinated and 20% of Democrats. Safe and highly effective COVID-19 vaccines have been freely available to all adults, and many children, for months. While they cannot provide complete protection against COVID-19, they effectively prevent serious illness, hospitalization and death, and slash the risks of developing long COVID. The vast majority of hospitalizations and nearly all deaths from COVID-19 are in unvaccinated people, who have cost the healthcare system at least $5.7 billion in the last 3 months alone. The huge surge in demand for what few medicines are licensed to treat COVID-19 in the U.S. has triggered nationwide shortages and rationing of scarce supplies, with some areas prioritizing scarce supplies for unvaccinated patients. By the numbers, who's refusing COVID vaccinations, and why, Forbes' most unvaccinated Americans don't feel responsible for surging COVID cases, poll suggests. Here's who they blame. Forbes: the cost of being unvaccinated just went up. Most insurers are passing costs back to patients as COVID hospital